Hey everybody, welcome to Aries season. Happy New Year. I'm saying Happy New Year because it is the astrological New Year. Um, and whew, you know, I was like, oh, we're gonna be happy to get a Pisces season and go into Aries, but it's been a lot, right? A lot going on. Yes, I'm wearing a Harry Potter robe, repping Gryffindor. It's a cold, rainy, snowy day, and or night now, and it's just been a mess. And don't mind my hair; it's doing its own thing. I tried brushing it down. It's like nope, going back up. Anyway, I know a lot of us are at home right now with this quarantine and nonsense, and a lot of us are being like, kind of upset that we're home, and like, I was for a while, and I thought about it, and astrologically, it's all making sense. And you're probably like, how? Well, we're in Aries season, right? So Aries is all about self. So right now we're dealing with self at home. Like we're being forced to look at ourselves because that's all we have right now, essentially, with being, social distancing, being really limited on who we can see right now, we have to focus on self. And that's what Aries season is all about. And then once we emerge into Taurus season, this is all going to be blown over, or at least much better. And then from there, we can really start pushing toward those goals that we've set in this season to then move forward and get those steps ready. So, take this time, make the best of it with your family, your friends that you are able to see, and really focus on yourself. What do you want out of the next year? What are your goals looking like to set up, and what advice can Aries season offer you? Of course, that's what we're going to get into with the cards. But, there's a lot of cosmic things going on. Saturn's getting ready to go into Aquarius and leaving Capricorn for a few months, and then it's going to come back into Capricorn and finish up its thingy. Pluto's in Capricorn, causing a lot of stuff. If you look up the coronavirus in Pluto, there's a whole thing on that. Venus is getting ready, I think, to go into retrograde, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot going on right now, and it's a lot. Cosmically, it's a lot. So let's just, y'all, you're not gonna believe this. This card just went flying into a box, like literally a packaged box. I have to dig out this card now. Oh my god, I don't believe. Okay, I gotta show this guys. So this box was over on the side of my thing here, right? Inside is a beautiful mosaic tray that I use every so often. But how gorgeous is this, right? It's gorgeous. It's glass and just. I'm gonna break it if I'm not careful. But it literally went into the box. Like, here it is. I don't know if you guys can see it inside of there. It's big. Oh, see, there it is. Unbelievable, right? Because I'm doing these readings, it's never a dull moment. Let me just put this back on. I'm so sorry. Alright. The cards are like, are you ready to hear what we have to say? Okay. We're here. Kabam. And they were like, thanks. Quite the explosive. Cards up in here. Styrofoam, I'm gonna deal with you later. I just can't believe that happened. Considering like how far off the box is, it's really funny. What came out though? 9 of Wands. How appropriate. A lot of us are feeling like we're in a prison right now. But on the flip side, look at all the things that we have. Right? So there's a lot of things that we have right now, even though it doesn't seem like we have a lot. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, it's all about self. So turning those wands into pentacles and really elevating yourself, and then continuing bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Things will move quickly soon enough, and then continuing bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands. Lots of fire already at the beginning of this reading, right? All these wands. Things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. You just need to trust the universe right now. And, for even me, it's been hard. It's been really, really difficult to not be like, how can this be happening right now? And, how? How? We're being forced to rest. Some of us are overworking ourselves, and in order to get this 6 of Wands, public victory, we have to rest. And with the rest comes opportunities. Ace of Wands. We're going to take that too. There's a lot going on here. So like I said, Aries, really wants us to focus on ourselves. Also, Chiron is in Aries right now, which is an asteroid. And it's the, we'll say, air quote, planet of healing. So it's Aries ruling planet. So it's not a coincidence that, like I said, all this is happening. Healing needs to happen. And then once we do that, the opportunities are coming really quickly. So like I said, things are going to move fast, in Aries season, as they usually do. But make sure we're getting the appropriate amount of rest so we can be ready for those new opportunities that are going to come middle of April. Queen of Wands. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they are, possibly part of this whole opportunity thing, but this can also be, this Ace of Wands moment can also be something that you had set up back in Sagittarius season that is now trying to come to fruition. So if you had, manifested anything in terms of like a big opportunity, that could be really coming into play now and really showing up in Aries season, because it's your time to receive the offer. Bottom of the deck, the World. 10 of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah. It's time to reap those rewards because we're being forced to focus on ourselves. And if you focus on yourself and really take this time and opportunity these next 30 days to really hone in, focus on yourself. It doesn't have to be like self-reflection necessarily, but like, it could be like cleaning up a space, getting rid of like clutter, clearing out toxicity in your life that doesn't need to be there. Simple things, just a lot of self, things that make you happy, whatever that is. And that, all of this is just, it's gonna really come in. The world is gonna be in a better place, and you're gonna receive the benefits, and you're gonna get, your dreams are really gonna start to get set into motion. I said it earlier this year, actually before the year ended, 2019, and I was like, I really feel like 2020 is going to be a big year. And, there's been a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff going on, of course, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be a really bountiful year. And, I just think we need to, during this like time of crisis and stuff, we're focusing too much on the negative, way too much on the negative. You look at the media, and it's like, oh, death's here. Oh, things are skyrocketing, and it's like, they use very choice, selective words for these headlines, and then it steals fear in everybody. Everyone's getting, like frustrated, and it's just like you really need to read the appropriate documents. Take your time and read it thoroughly. Don't just read the headline, because that's gonna, you're gonna freak out usually, because they're just trying to, make a headline just to make a headline, essentially. So, make sure to actually click the article, look at the date it was. I've seen people sharing things from years ago that don't get me started. Just, please read. If you're gonna check the media, do your research. If you're hearing things from people and it seems kind of weird, ask for a source, like a source that you can actually read. It's the best I can, offer for you. But back to the reading. So, like I was saying, positivity. There's a lot of positivity toward the end of the end of the month, or end of Aries season. As we move into Taurus, and as we move into Taurus season, Seven of Pentacles came out. I'm gonna pull up bottom of the deck. The Emperor. There's Aries. Before the month is out, plant the seeds that you want to come to fruition in this season. But also, leave behind what isn't working. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Whatever was learned in the retrograde, might try and come back, right? And that could be also why you're feeling, why we're all feeling this Nine of Wands energy, because we just got out of a really tough retrograde. This Mercury retrograde for a lot of people was really rough. It was really emotional. A lot of us felt stripped, like raw. But it's led up to a new us, and a new us that is able to focus on goals and really, get in line with things. Let me turn these cards around, guys, so you can see these cards, and then we'll do, we're gonna do the extended in the same reading, I think, just to make life easy. And then I'll, if you want personal readings, those are always available, and we'll be doing those as well. For now, I'm probably not gonna do individual signs, unfortunately. So if you want a personal reading, just shoot me a message, and I can add you to my client list, and we'll go from there. But like I said, toward the end of Aries season, whatever hasn't been working is going to get left behind, and that's going to set you up just perfectly for Taurus season. So let me go ahead and just move the cards around, and I'm just going to move the laptop so you guys can see the cards, and we'll shuffle out. It's going to be okay. Like, that's the, it's going to be alright. I'm not getting money right now. I'm out of a job, and it's tough because being a Capricorn, all we know is work, and I've only been out for a week, and it seems like it's been a month, so I'm like, what am I going to do? How am I going to survive? But you know what? I reminded myself that I've been through so much worse, and I'll get through. We're going to get through. Okay, let's look at these cards. So, here is the first part of the reading. Let me see if I can fit the rest down here. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. Just so I can get them over there. So, like I said, guys, Nine of Wands, all of us are feeling like we're in a prison, but it's really not. It's a facade, because we're really just working to get to here. Nine of Pentacles, that self-worth spot, time to really focus on ourselves. And as we do that, things quickly start to fall into place. Perhaps a little bit quicker than any of us were expecting. Eight of Wands into Six of Wands, leading to public victory and lots of really good successes here. First, coming up soon. This is soon. However, due to this, we're going to need to take some rest to prepare us for an even bigger opportunity that's coming in. And like I said, perhaps it was something with, a Sagittarius, or it happened in Sagittarius season. If not, if it's neither of those, this is someone that's, really motherly, fiery. It could be dealing with creativity as well. either way, the blessings that come in from this opportunity, you know, it's big. And if there's an Aquarius in your life, perhaps they could be helping out, or perhaps you're leaving them behind this month, or you're leaving an Aries behind. You know, so that's a possibility as well. So if you've been having conflicts with the Aries or a Aquarius, it's time to cut them out. Yeah. And then, like I said, planting the seeds at the end of this month, or as the month continues, to lead to great results. Just in time for Taurus season. So we'll clarify, guys, card by card, because it's not a lot. So just so we can get as much information as possible, because I know a lot of us really need the clarity right now. So let's look at 9 of Wands. And here we go. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. We love that. And we love this too. 8 of Wands. Sorry, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. We'll take all of it. To go. We're overcoming this, right? We're overcoming this feeling of feeling stuck, feeling in a prison, and leading to that 9 of Pentacles spot, that self-worth. And here's the Wheel of Fortune, be like, I got you. As long as your karma is set up correctly and in a good spot, this Wheel of Fortune is going to take care of you. Jupiter will help. Where can I put that? Sorry, guys. And, you know, bottom of the deck, like I said, we have 10 of Cups. It's all super good. Super good. 9 of Pentacles. The key here, guys, like I said, is just going to remain positive. That's all you can do. Remain positive. Surround yourself with positivity. If you're feeling kind of a murmur, do what you can to really extract yourself, you know, from the situation and pull out. You know, if something's bothering you, communicate it to whoever you can, and just really be open with yourself right now. It's the best advice you can do. The Hermit and Strength. If you're dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, they really want to see you get to the spot of self-worth. They've probably been trying to help you for a while and been like, hello, are you going to get there yet? I've been waiting. I'm trying to tell you. But if not, this is, again, self-reflection and having the courage to self-reflect, to get to the 9 of Pentacles. Because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, right now that may not seem possible, but we all know it's coming, and it's going to be fabulous. Sorry, guys, just a little window that popped up on my laptop. There we go. And it's going to play out exactly how it needs to play out. And the end result is a positive result. So, you know, as we can see here, 8 of Wands. So Mars, you know, is also another ruling planet for Aries. And Mars can be impulsive. We haven't had a Mars retrograde in a while. We might be getting one this year. I don't remember. But impulsive decisions. Now is not the time to be impulsive. Now is the time to pull back, reflect, you know, and focus on yourself. But then once you do that, though, things will begin to speed up and, you know, get us there. The retrograde, I tell you guys, for me, and I'm sure a lot of you, felt like things were moving slower than molasses. It felt like you were drowning. Aries season's here to speed it all up. Like, no, I got you. If you did the work during the retrograde, it's all gonna play out. It's all gonna play out. I know it doesn't seem like it will, but it will. It will. King of Pentacles. It will. The money situation will get figured out. We're being forced to be conservative to prepare us for bigger financial gains. All of it. Jupiter, good old Wheel of Fortune there, right? Is testing us to see, do we deserve its blessing? Can we handle the money? Because it's going to give us more money, coming up. But it's only going to give it to people that can handle their money and use it the way it needs to be used. So, think about that. Six of Wands. So, public victory, things are looking great, shouting things from the rooftops. But with that comes some ties that need to get cut. And perhaps publicly. People need to be let go. Comes back at the bottom of the reading. We get that opportunity early on here. Don't wait till down here. Because what this is now saying, it's telling me is, coming up in the next week and a half, we have a chance to do this. To cut out whatever is not giving us the 601, energy, cut it out. And if you don't cut it out, you're going to be forced to cut it up at the end of the month. So either you can do the early work now, which Aries love, do the early work now and just reap the rewards, or still reap the rewards, but then have to do the dirty work later. Choice is yours. Either way, either way, it's going to happen. Four of Swords. Explains why we need rest. Because who wants to be cutting stuff out, right? Well, these cards are sticky now. They're getting a little sticky lately. But yeah, who wants to be cutting stuff out? I don't. Nobody wants to be cutting stuff out. You know what I mean? It's never easy. But in order to heal, we sometimes gotta cut the stuff out. It's not working for us. And this is just one of those times. Aries is not gonna play. It's not gonna play around. It's really no, gotta go. And as a result, we need the rest. Page of Wands. Yeah, because creatively we're depleted. And perhaps this person was someone that you really cared about. But they've been lying to you for a long time now. And you've just been looking for a way out, and they've been draining you, which is why this creativity isn't here, and that's why you need the rest. If this is a Scorpio, a Pisces, let them go, or you walk away. Either you walk away or you let them go. One of the two, but remember, it's either here or it's down here. And I'll tell you something. Being given this word to be able to cut off and then rest, yeah. That's the universe being like, okay, yeah, I gave you the chance. You took it, cool, rest. Here's the rewards. Or you can still rest, but not do any of the work. And like I keep saying, and do this, but then down here though, it's much more painful. So if you think it's going to be painful up here, trying to get through this, and letting this person go, that's when being like, oh, I care about you so much, and everything's going to be okay, blah, 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 but behind your back, they're doing this shit. Oh, listen, honey, no. They gotta go now. Just do the dirty work and get rid of them now. Bye. Aries, don't play. Because don't let them be coming in here. Because here's right here being like, my scene's almost over and you haven't gotten rid of them yet? Oh, hell no. Time to focus on yourself again. Ace of Wands. So cutting this person out leads to some opportunities, but yet it seems like this opportunity has been presented to you before in your past, and it has you questioning, especially if it's about work. Feels like you've been through this before. And if it's about a Capricorn, you're feeling really stuck about this decision, this opportunity that they might be presenting you. But I'll tell you this much though, the opportunity is really big. You just need to trust your gut. And in terms of, do you want to handle it or not? I'm not going to pull those quite yet. We're just going to keep it there. But interesting. Don't let your past haunt you. That might be what you need to cut out. Maybe it's not a person. Maybe it's something in your past. Right? Queen of Wands. Like I said, the opportunity is good. And, there is celebration. But, and if it's dealing with whatever was set up in Sagittarius season, fantastic. But it's going to be slow moving. Just know that now. The opportunity is going to come in quick. Oh, the camera froze. Of course it did.